What up, guys? Your boy BZ back again with another video, and today I'm keeping it really short because my phone's battery is about to die. And yesterday I had somebody in the comments cry about the video was too long. I talked too much, blah blah blah. But today's video is like the opposite of yesterday's video. If you possess these three qualities, and you're thinking about starting a clothing brand, I think you should do it. Quality number one: if you obsess over clothes, if you obsess over shoes, if you obsess over lifestyle, if you obsess over aesthetics, if you love matching your outfit with your shoes, if you love going to the mall, seeing what kind of new clothes are out there, if you love supporting other independently owned clothing brands, you should definitely, and assuming you are interested in starting your own brand, then you should definitely do it. That's kind of why I got into it. I love to buy clothes. I was buying clothes all the time. So, when I got to a certain age, I was like, yo, I don't want to wear this junk. I want to wear my own stuff. And regardless, I want to make sure it's something that speaks to me, like tells my message, tells my story. So that's why I started. You guys already know. You guys watch the video, so you know. So if that's something that interests you, if you're already designing clothes, if you're already into it, and you're just on the fence, you should. If you're spending tons of money on somebody else's products, then, sorry guys, it's late. If you're spending tons of money on somebody else's clothes, you should just do your own and make the clothes that you think are dope and spend way less, because you still have to buy the clothes. You have to pay the wholesale cost of what it costs you, but you'll spend way less money and you'll get to express yourself on the full level of self-expression. Trait number two: if you're really into going to events, whether that's concerts, contests, local markets, fashion shows, if you're into that environment where there's tons of people, you have to talk to tons of people, and your job is to sell. If you're already going to these things, Arts Beats and Needs, Dally in the Alley, Easter Market, these are just like Detroit things. But if you're already doing that and you want to start a brand, like, you should, because when you run a brand, unless you just do online, that's the thing, some brands focus exclusively on events. Like, for example, some brands at Easter Market don't really put any effort whatsoever into online, and a lot of brands online don't put any effort into having like a weekly marketplace that they go to kind of touch the community, touch the fans, show people firsthand what they got. So if that's something you're into, you're already going to all these things, then you should just incorporate your brand into that. It's a good way to get out there, and it's like you get the VIP treatment. Like, for example, I've been going to Warped Tour, all access for the entire time I've been doing Epyon Royal, since before I've been doing Epyon Royal, and it's just a different vibe getting VIP passes when you're just a spectator and when you run a business. It's like you get treated like you belong there, you get to eat what you want, drink what you want, you really get that cool treatment. So it's a different kind of perspective in your already existing life. So if you love events, you love meeting people, you love doing all that, then you should definitely start a brand. And number three, if you're already somebody that you set goals and you crush goals, you wake up early, you go to bed late, you're creating things, you're drawing, you're cutting, you're sewing, you're doing things that are creating something, and you don't care about losing sleep, then you should start a brand, assuming that like that's what you're interested in. If you're a creator and like you do paintings, like it might not translate. But if you're interested in clothes and you do these things, then you should. There's no reason why, if you're a go-getter, you're out there, you're sacrificing things to make sure that your creations come to life, then I think you'd probably be a good candidate for running your own clothing company. Me, I was always an insomniac. Like, say before the brand, I was always an insomniac, and I've had jobs my entire life, and I always like pick people's shifts up and work doubles and blah blah blah. And even before that, when I was a little kid, I would shovel driveways, mow lawns, flip Pokemon cards, and do all types of stuff. Like I was already running businesses like since I was a child. Like literally since I was like probably 4 or 5 years old, I was already doing that. So when I developed into liking clothes, it was kind of like an easy transition. And that's not to say I'm not interested in other businesses, because other things I want to do, it's like I want to open up a food truck, like a Detroit food truck. I can't really tell you specifics because I don't need nobody bootlegging my idea. When I get the capital, it's going down. I'm gonna start a Detroit food truck. I'm really into car detailing, and I think I could have a car detailing business. I'm into social media managing. I'm into content creation. I'm into marketing. I could easily run a social media marketing. And that's something I actually might start doing, because a lot of you guys DM me and like, hey, could I get on the phone? Hey, can I do this? I think I might just start like a brand. I guess it wouldn't be social media marketing, but maybe like an overall brand building, brand consultation, company consultation business, where I could help people with logo design. I could help people with Facebook ads. I could help people with Google ads and Instagram ads, and design advice and all these things. Like you could get me on the phone for X amount of dollars per hour. I'm definitely interested in that, because there's a lot of times where I'll be at the office, and maybe I got all my work done super quick that day. Why not have a thing where you guys or anybody, because there's a ton of businesses out here. I have friends that run businesses where we could get on the phone. I could give you personalized, straight to your face advice for like a flat rate or an hourly rate. I don't know. It's just something. But that's what I'm saying. It's like I've always loved business. Therefore, when it came to the clothes, it was a number one. Like, it wasn't really a question to me. And if those are things that you guys feel like you possess, then you should run a clothing company. You shouldn't let anybody tell you otherwise. Maybe there was a couple of traits from yesterday, the negative traits that you do have. Like, let's say you sleep all the time, but you have a few of the positive traits. I think you should still try. We're not all perfect. And I think if you take a little bit of good and a little bit of bad and you work really hard at it, then you're just going to be really good someday. But I really got to get off of this thing. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to be notified, then click that bell. I really appreciate it. Stay real to my ERSS out there. And if y'all don't know, ERSS is something I've been calling the Epyon Royal supporters. It's the Epyon Royal street soldiers, the people that's holding it down in the street, the people that really, really, really actually mess with the brand and not just this extra stuff. So if you really support the brand, I really appreciate you. Stay royal. It's your boy BZ. I'm out. Peace.